Assalamualaikum class 5. How are you all? Hope all of you are fine. We are going to start today's lecture. On Friday, we discussed about sentence and punctuation. Today, I am just going to recall or recap it. Okay? Okay, the sentence. This grammatical concept is in your language tree student book. Okay, the structure of the sentence is it has subject and then it has verb and then it has object. Okay, a sentence. What is a sentence? Now, what is the definition of a sentence? It is a group of words. It has a subject. It has a verb. It gives a complete idea. ठीक है? It gives complete meaning. जो आपको complete meaning provide करता है, that is called a sentence. Sentence has subject, verb, and object. For example, my sister and I polished the furniture. My sister and I is subject, polished is verb, the furniture is object. Okay. Sometimes there are extensions. What are extensions? Extensions are actually extra detail, okay, about a sentence, extra detail about a sentence. Look at the last example. I have written here an example. My sister and I polished the furniture, but here I have added some more words in it. In this example, I have added some more words. My sister and I polished the furniture. Okay, when? कब पॉलिश किया था फर्नीचर? On Saturdays. So it is answering when. Okay, it answers how, why, when. These details answers how, why, when, how much, how often. Okay, we like, look at the last example. We like movies. We is subject, like is verb, movies is object. Okay, uh, with happy endings. Actually, the actual sentence is still here. After movies, I have marked a dot. You can see on the screen, after movies, I have marked a dot. We like movies. Sentence is complete. ठीक है? It is giving a complete sense. It is giving a complete meaning. But I have added extra detail, a few detail after movies with happy endings. What kind of movies? Why do they like movies? क्यों वो movie पसंद करते हैं? Because uh, they are ending and their ending is happy. ठीक है? That's why they like movies. Then I told you about types of sentences. Statement, question, instruction, request. I told you statement is a simple sentence. Question that begin with a helping verb or with W word. W word भी हो सकता है. For example, who are you? Right? Here the sentence which I have written here, it is beginning with a helping verb. Did mommy pick the leaves? It is ending at question mark because it is a question. Instructions begins with a verb. ठीक है, इंस्ट्रक्शंस में सब्जेक्ट जो है वो स्टार्ट पे नहीं होता है. इंस्ट्रक्शन में जो इंस्ट्रक्शन है वो वर्ब से स्टार्ट होती हैं, उनमें सब्जेक्ट नहीं होता स्टार्ट पे. ठीक है, सो ओपन योर बुक, लिसन टू द लेक्चर केयरफुली. ओके, देन रिक्वेस्ट. Would you like to please close the window? This kind of request. So these are 4 types of sentences. Then we discussed about punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are like traffic signals. ठीक है, आपको पता चलता है कि कहाँ पे रुकना है, कहाँ पे पॉज करना है, कहाँ पे स्टॉप होना है. ठीक है, and these are used to clarify meaning. These are used to clear the meaning. Meaning को clear करती हैं. ठीक है, if there is no punctuation, then you don't know what the other person is saying. तो meaning ही change हो जाता है. If we do not add punctuation, तो फिर पैराग्राफ का मीनिंग ही बिल्कुल चेंज हो जाएगा. ओके, कॉमर्स आर यूज्ड टू पॉज, ताकि वहां पे थोड़ी देर के लिए रुकें. शी ट्रेवल टू अमेरिका, कनाडा एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया. ठीक है, as you see that When I was reading this sentence, I paused after America, after Canada. ठीक है, अमेरिका के बाद मैंने कुछ सेकंड के लिए पॉज किया था, एंड आफ्टर कनाडा आई paused फॉर अ फ्यू seconds. She traveled to America, Canada, and Australia. Okay, so for this purpose, commas are used, right? Commas are used to separate three or more words, phrases, or clauses. Next is quotation marks. Quotation marks are used when person's exact words, when we have to show person's exact words, then that person's exact words are written in quotation mark. Quotation mark. For example, Marit said, "Teacher, I have not got dictation marks." ठीक है, ऐसे बोला था ना मारिज ने. Marit said, comma, "Teacher, I have not got my dictation marks." अब टीचर आई हैव नॉट गॉट माई डिक्टेशन मार्क्स जो है वो उसको मैं इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स में लिखूंगी, बिकॉज दोज आर मारिज एक्चुअल वर्ड्स. ठीक है, वो मारिज के एक्चुअल वर्ड्स हैं, उनको मैं इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स में लिखूंगी. ठीक है, सो अ पर्सन्स एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स और एक्चुअल वर्ड्स आर रिटन इन इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स. ठीक है. Apostrophe, there are two purposes of apostrophe. Two functions of apostrophe, contraction and possession. ठीक है, apostrophes के two function है. Number one is contraction, and number two is possession. Possession is something that belongs to you, and contraction is we make short something. किसी चीज को हम बहुत ज्यादा short कर देते हैं. For example, you are, instead of writing you are, it is you are. Instead of writing I am, it is I am. Possession, instead of boy, if I write here Marit's books, okay, Marit's books, Marit, it is a singular noun. ठीक है, and if I write here in the second one, if I write here girls books, then girls is plural. You can see singular noun, after singular noun there will be apostrophe s, and after plural noun there will only be apostrophe. ठीक है, क्योंकि plural जो है वो already s पे end हो रहा है, तो फिर दोबारा हम apostrophe s use नहीं करेंगे, because plural is already ending with s. So we'll not use apostrophe s again. We'll use apostrophe but not s again. ठीक है, we'll only use apostrophe but not s again, because plural is already ending with s. Next we talked about full stop. As you know that full stop is used at the end of a sentence, and the next sentence will be starting with a capital letter. Okay, yes, we talked about abbreviations. In abbreviations we also use full stop. For example, MBBS. Okay, so you can see we have used full stop. Exclamation mark is used to tell about feelings. ठीक है, it is used to tell about your strong emotions or feelings. I have written here too only excitement and panic. When someone is in excitement, he or she will say, I can't wait, hurry up, I can't wait. So you can see after wait there is exclamation mark. If someone is panic, or if someone is in pain, please help me. ठीक है, I'm going to write here please, it was missing here. Please help me. So if someone is in pain, so that's why he or she is calling like this. Okay, then I told you that another use of exclamation mark when someone is emphasizing, कोई किसी चीज पे emphasize कर रहा है, stress कर रहा है. Okay, there's a fly in my soup. It means there is actually, it means there is really a fly in soup. Okay. Okay, it was all about sentence and punctuation mark. Clear? Now we are going to do past continuous tense. Continuous means something that was action that continued at that particular time. ठीक है? Particular time पे जो action continue रहा है. Clear? If we are talking about past, it means that in past, particular action continued for particular time. I have written here definition. The past continuous tense is used to describe action that began in past, continued for a short time. Okay, for a specific time, for a short time. This tense describes action or event that happened at a specific time in past, happened at a specific time in past and continued for a specific time. ठीक है, एक तो वाकया हुआ है ये action और event, एक तो वाकया हुआ है और दूसरा कुछ देर के लिए कुछ specific time के लिए continue रहा है. So that's why this is called continuous tense. कोई भी action और event जो है start हुआ है past में, कुछ देर के लिए वो continue रहा है and then it ended in past और past में ही end हो गया है. Clear? That's why it is called past continuous tense. Okay, these are two helping verbs which are used in past continuous tense: was and were. Was is used with he, she, it, I and singular subjects. Were is used with you, they, we and plural subjects. Okay, you have to keep it in mind. Two helping verbs, was and were. Was is used with he, she, it, I and singular subjects, and were is used with you, they, we and plural subjects. For verb, form of verb. Which form of verb is used in past continuous tense? First form of verb is used, but after that we add ing with first form of verb. Look, read, write, these are first form of verb, but after that we will be adding ing. Looking, reading, writing. Okay. Then the structure of the sentence: affirmative sentences, then negative sentences, then interrogative sentences, and then double interrogative sentences. Okay, so these four kinds of sentences are there. You are going to uh, know about the structure of the sentence. Structure of sentence: affirmative sentence formation. You can see in the formation, as you know, that every sentence begins with a subject. So in the beginning there is a subject, then helping verb was or were. It will be used according to the subject, then first form of verb with the addition of ing. Okay, we'll add ing with first form of verb. You have to keep it in mind that in past continuous tense we'll add ing with first form of verb and then object. For example, subject is she. According to she, helping verb will be used was. Write, writing. E will be omitted. ठीक है, e omit हो जाएगा write का, and then we'll add ing, writing. Object, a letter. She was writing a letter. It means this action of writing started in the past. Past में start हुआ था ये action. Continued for a specific time, for a short time, कुछ वक्त के लिए continue रहा ये action. And then it ended in past. और फिर past में ये end हो गया. ठीक है? For example, if I add here, she was writing a letter yesterday. तो yesterday भी तो past है ना? ठीक है? She was writing a letter yesterday. It means this action started in past at a specific time, then continued, फिर we continue रहा and then ended. Clear? Look at the second sentence. I have changed subject. Here subject is plural. With plural subject, we will be using plural helping verb. That is were. They were writing letters. Okay, they were writing letters. And the last one I have written here, Marij's name. Marij was writing a letter. Okay, so Marij is singular. With singular subject, we'll be using singular helping verb. Marij was writing a letter. Now negative sentence. Okay. Subject, then helping verb, was or were, according to the subject we will be using. Then not, okay, because it is negative. After helping verb, we will be using not. Then first form of verb, we'll add ing with it, and then object. Oh, I will be changing the same sentence into negative. I'll be changing affirmative sentences into negative. Okay. So after she was, I'll be adding not here, right? She was not writing a letter. They were not writing they were not writing letters. Marriage was not writing a letter. Okay. Formation is almost same, ठीक है, almost same है formation, but what is added in negative sentence? After helping verb we have added not, because it is negative, so after helping verb was, were, we have added not. Only this not is added. Okay. Now interrogative, as you know that in interrogative, subject and helping verb will be replaced. Subject और helping verb जो है वो replace हो जाएंगे. Subject will take place of helping verb, and helping verb will take place of subject, as you can see on the screen. Okay. Helping verb will be in the beginning. पहले subject beginning में था. Interrogative sentences में helping verb beginning में आ जाएगा, और subject जो है वो helping verb की जगह पे चला जाएगा. Okay. Then there will be not if it is negative also. अगर sentence negative भी है तो फिर not आएगा. Then first form of verb, we'll add ing with it, and then object. Okay. You can see second formation is without not. जो second formation मैंने लिखी है यहाँ पे, that is without not. So one formation is with not, अगर sentence में not है, और second formation जो है वो without not, not के बगैर है. Okay. Was she not writing a letter? Okay. Was she not writing a letter? Second sentence, were they writing letters? You can see I have omitted not from here. And the last sentence again with not. Was marriage not writing a letter? Right, so this is according to the formation. Second sentence is according to second formation, and first and third sentence is according to first formation. Right? Now this is double interrogative sentences. Why this is called double interrogative sentences? Because in the beginning, before helping verb, there are W words, right? Before helping verb, W words are in the beginning, then helping verb, was, were, then subject, then not, and then first form of verb with addition of ing, okay, and then object. Second formation is without not. First formation is with not. I have added the not, and second formation is without not. W words, helping verb, subject, first form of verb with the addition of ing, and then object. Okay. First sentence. Why was she not writing a letter? Okay, you can also change W word instead of why. I'm going to write here when. When was she not writing a letter? Or why was she not writing a letter? Okay. Second sentence is without not. Second sentence is following second formation. Where were they going? Okay. Where is W word? Were is helping verb. Subject is they. And first form of verb is going. Where were they going? Right? And here is no object in second sentence. Right? Next, third sentence. W word is why. Helping verb is was. Why was marriage is subject. The not. Writing. Write is first form of verb. We'll omit E and then we'll add ing with it. Okay. Why was marriage not writing a letter? At the end there will be question mark. So you have to follow the formation and then you will be making sentences. Okay. Okay. It was all about past continuous tense. Now you are going to, we discussed about the sentence, punctuation mark and past continuous tense. First of all, we are going to do the sentence. Varish, beta, please unmute your mic. We'll start from its language tree student book, page 21. It's language tree student book, page 21. The sentence. We are going to do exercise 1. Please open your book, language tree student book. The sentence. And we'll do exercise 1. That is about the sentence. Marish, unmute your mic, beta. Marish, I'm waiting for you. Please unmute your mic. Okay. Here is an exercise. Look at different types of sentences. Different type of sentences are written there. I have already told you about it. And now we are going to do exercise. Now read these sentences. Say which type of sentences they are. I'm going to read sentence number 1. Did the family always eat in the kitchen? It is a question. Okay, because there is question mark at the end. They used the sitting room when they had visitors. This is a statement because it is ending with a full stop. Please, could you pick some flowers for the sitting room? This is a request. Okay, this is not question actually because it is not. This is a request. Okay. Because please is used, तो please कब use होता है जब आप request कर रहे होते हैं. Okay. So this is request. Sentence number 4. We always have a vase of flowers on the table. It is ending with a full stop. It is a sentence. Sentence number 5. Stop jumping on the bed at once. What is this? This is instruction. It is beginning with verb and verb is stop. Okay, stop jumping. Number 6. A tall bushy tree stood in the yard. It is also a sentence, a statement that is ending with a full stop. Number 7. What did mommy do with the leaves? We can see in the beginning there is W word and then there is helping verb. Okay. And at the end there is question mark. So this is question. You know that question is starts with helping verb or W word. Okay. And sentence number 8. Could you go to the standpipe and fetch some water, please? So the word please is used here. It is a request. Right? Beta, now it's page 27. Now you are going to do past continuous tense. Marriage, if you are there, please unmute your mic. Page 27 of language tree student book, past continuous tense. Marriage, if you are listening to me, please unmute your mic. Okay, it's page 27. It's language tree student book, page 27, past continuous tense. First of all, I'm going to read definition. The past continuous tense is formed from the auxiliary or helping verb. You can say auxiliary verb, you can say helping verb, was or were. It is present participle. Okay, this is called present participle. Reading, writing, as I told you, reading and writing, or going. You can see on the screen, it is also written there. So this is called present participle. Exercise 1. Write these verbs in past continuous. Okay, example is given there. We were traveling. Then sentence number 1. I was buying. Sentence number 2. She was eating. Sentence number 3. The car was overtaking. Sentence number 4. We were going. Sentence number 5. They were walking. Number 6. The pupils were returning. Number 7. You were stopping. There will be double P in stopping, STOPPING. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why is there double P, because P is ending, P is consonant, O is vowel, and T is also consonant. When there is consonant, vowel, consonant, and the verb is ending with consonant, then last consonant will be doubled. So it will be STOPPING. In the same way, the last one, RUNNING. The dog was running. Okay. Now it's exercise 2. Complete the sentences with past continuous of the verb in brackets. Okay. In brackets, a simple verb is written. First form of verb is written. You have to change it into present participle. Right? Sentence number 1. When the minibus collided with the car, it was moving. As you know that with it we use was. It was moving. Sentence number 2. When the minibus tried to pass the car, it was traveling fast. And sentence number 3. When the car pulled out, Javed was playing near the road. Sentence number 4. While I was waiting for the bus, I bought popcorn. Sentence number 5. While I was walking to the post office, I saw an accident. Sentence number 6. While I was riding my bicycle yesterday, I had a puncture. Sentence number 7. When the policeman arrived, the drivers were waiting. Sentence number 8. The accident happened while I was buying popcorn. Okay, so it was all about exercise 2, page 27. It was all about past continuous tense. Okay, then exercise 3. You have to complete these sentences. These are incomplete sentences. You have to complete these sentences. We were waiting for the bus when dash is given there. Now you have to complete sentence. When I saw my friend at the bus stop. Number 2. We were crossing the road when a dog chased us. I was going to the market when I met my uncle. Okay. Okay, today we'll be doing exercises about past continuous tense only. Okay. Now open your workbook. It's page 14. Open your workbook. It's page 14, unit number 4. Okay, you are going to do exercise from language tree workbook, unit number 4, page 14, exercise 2. This exercise is about complete each sentence with the correct verb form. Sentence number 1. When I was walking to school, I saw an accident. This sentence is already done, beta. Now we are going to start sentence 2. When I saw the car, it was traveling very fast. Sentence number 3, we were waiting for the bus when the two cars collided. Sentence number 4, while I was running down the road, the bus left. Sentence number 5, when Sumaya was riding her bicycle, she had an accident. Sentence number 6, the car was overtaking a bus when the dog ran across the road. Sentence number 7, we were all standing beside the road when the police car arrived. Okay. Beta, now we are going to do exercise 3, that is on page 15 of language tree workbook. It's language tree workbook, page 15. Page 15 of language tree workbook, exercise 3. Okay. I'm going to repeat that it's page 15 of language tree workbook, exercise 3. Rewrite this paragraph in the past tense. Okay, this paragraph is in present tense. You have to convert it into past. Okay. I am walking to school. I was walking to school. So helping verb will be changed in it. Okay. So here are two sentences, two tenses. Two tenses are you will be using two tenses here: past tense, simple past tense, and past continuous tense. Okay. I was walking to school. Someone shouted. So this is simple past. Someone shouted my name. I saw my friends. It is also simple past. They were waiting for me. Were, instead of are, there is were. So this is present. So this is past. Sorry, past continuous tense. I started to cross the road. Started, simple past. I saw a car racing towards me. Instead of see, I have written there saw. It is also simple past. Everyone is screaming. Instead of is, we'll be writing there was. So it will become past continuous tense. I ran back onto the sidewalk quickly. Ran, simple past. A policeman came up to me. Came is also simple past. He was taking out his notebook. It is also past continuous tense. I began to feel nervous. So it is also simple past, right? Okay, class 5. Now you are going to do exercises that are on page 17. Page 17, it's language tree workbook, page 17. These exercises are related to adjectives. You have already done adjectives. You have already known about parts of speech. Okay, do you remember we discussed parts of speech? Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, and adverb, if you remember. We discussed these parts of speech. So it's language tree workbook, page 17. It's language tree workbook, page 17. Exercise 7 and exercise 8. Okay, exercise 7 and exercise 8. After that, we will be doing exercises related to punctuation. Clear? First of all, do these exercises related to adjectives. Change the nouns in brackets to adjectives. In brackets, nouns are given. Nouns are given in brackets. We have to change it into adjective. I have never met a dash person. In bracket, fame is written. We have to convert it into adjective. That will then it will become famous. We were dashed not to be injured in the accident. Fortune is written there. Fortune will be converted into, will be changed into fortunate. Then it will become adjective. Sentence number 3. I am dash that I will do well in my exams. Hope is written in bracket. You have to make adjective of it. Then it will become hopeful. Sentence number 4. We should never eat dash berries. Poison is written in bracket. Change it into adjective, it will become poisonous. Sentence number 5, my baby brother is very, action is written in bracket. So it will become active. That is adjective. Okay. Sentence number 6. It is not dash to play ball games near the road. Sense is written in bracket. We have to make adjective of it. That will be sensible. Sentence number 7. We should not bring dash objects to school. Value is written in bracket. It will become valuable and then valuable will be adjective. Sentence number 8. Children must learn not to be dash. Self is written in bracket and then selfish will be adjective. Sentence number 9. My father's new car is really dash. Luxury is written in bracket. Luxury is noun. We have to make adjective, then it will become luxurious. Sentence number 10. You must be very dash when you cross a busy road. Care is written in bracket. You have to make adjective of it. Care. Care का adjective बनाना है, that will be careful. Okay. Then we are going to do exercise 8. Change these adjectives to nouns. Okay, exercise 7 was about we made adjectives from noun. ठीक है, noun के हमने adjective बनाए. Now we have to change adjectives into noun. अब adjective को noun में change करना है. Friendly friend, silent silence, energetic energy, careless care, peaceful peace, accidental accident, childish child, furious fury, dangerous danger, comfortable comfort. Okay, so exercises related to punctuation marks are left. It's language tree workbook, page 16. It's language tree workbook, page 16. Exercise 5. Exercise 5. Language tree workbook, page number 16. Exercise 5. One punctuation mark is missing in each sentence. Choose a punctuation mark from the box and put it in the correct space. Sentence number 1. What are you doing? After doing this question mark, it is right. Ask the policeman. After policeman, there is full stop. There is dot. Fine. It is also fine. Sentence number 2. Look out. After out, there must be exclamation mark. Look out, shouted my friends. Okay. So it is also telling us feeling of surprise or excitement or fear. ठीक है, surprise भी हो सकता है, excitement भी हो सकती है, fear भी हो सकता है. Look out. Okay. After out, there is exclamation marks. Now, sentence number 3. I was just crossing the road. After road, there is comma. Okay. After road, there is comma. Sentence number 4. I didn't look. You can see before I, there is no inverted commas. There is no quotation mark. ठीक है? So we'll add here quotation mark or inverted commas. You can say inverted commas. You can say quotation mark. ठीक है? Before I से पहले क्या होगा? Inverted commas होंगे और quotation mark होगी. Clear? Sentence number 5. Don't do it again. But in between N and T, there will be comma. Okay, this is contraction, right? In between N and T. Don't में N और T के center में क्या होगा? Comma. In between N and T, there is comma. Don't do it again, said the policeman. Sentence number 6. My friend said, you nearly had an accident. Okay, after accident, there is full stop. पहले full stop आएगा, फिर quotation mark या inverted commas आएंगे. ठीक है? Firstly, there will be full stop. Then we'll add quotation mark. Okay? Sentence number 7. Why are you late? My mother asked me. After me, there is full stop. Okay? So this exercise is related to punctuation mark. Now, beta, open your language tree student book again. Open your language tree student book again. We are going to do exercise that is related to parts of speech and punctuation. Okay. It's language tree student book, page 28 and 29. It's language tree student book, page 28.